Hey guys, welcome back to Teen Unfiltered, the podcast where I say what every teenager is thinking, but they don't say it out loud because they don't want to get in trouble. So, guess what? I say it for them. And today we are diving deep into one of the most important, most ignored, and most chaotic teen skills, self care. Yes, self care, guys. That mysterious thing your parent always yells about, your friends post on social media, and you totally ignore until you're sitting on your messy floor crying over laundry while eating snacks straight from the bag. So let's be real, okay? Self care is chaotic for teens. First, let's start up with sleep. Like, we'll usually be like, oh, I'll sleep later, you whispered. Then 3 hours later, your eyes are wide open, your brain has officially left the building, and your alarm clock is mocking you like a tiny, sad robot. You try to nap, but your sibling decides this is the perfect time to scream. And then, congratulations, you know what panic feels like at 2 a.m. Then, even naps are tricky. You lay down just for 10 minutes and wake up an hour later, hair a mess, blanket tangled, and your pillow somehow halfway on the floor. You got no sleep, but there's 100% of chaos, you know? Then we have food. Self care isn't just eating, it's eating like a functioning human being, okay? Teen life is a chaotic uh way you open the fridge. It's empty. You grab a cookie, then three more, maybe the entire chocolate box. Your stomach sends a passive aggressive text like, "Why did you do this to me?" Even snacks require strategy. You hide them under your bed so no one else eats them. But then forget where you put them. Suddenly, your snack stash is a treasure hunt, and the map is in your messy brain. Then let's talk about exercise. Later, you whisper 15 push ups. Suddenly, you feel like you're climbing Mount Everest. Your cat judges your form. They're like, I could do better push ups than you. And then water becomes life support. You collapse dramatically onto your bed, feeling like an athlete. Feel like you ran the Olympics in a very different sport called avoiding responsibility. Then sometimes self care includes moving your body in silly ways. Dance in your room, jump on your bed, pretend you're training to fight zombies. And then you have bonus points if the dog joins in. Then we have our mental health. Your brain screams, do homework, clean your room, and then you can always just text your friends later. Just do it later. Text them back later. And then you whisper back, you're like, maybe if I stare at the ceiling for 10 minutes, I'll feel better. Yes, yes, staring at the ceiling counts. I've done that before, staring at the ceiling, and sometimes that is the most heroic act of self care you can do. Even small things matter: showering, brushing your teeth, putting on clean clothes, basically anything that keeps you from looking like a raccoon who lost a fight with the pillow. And then here's the funniest part: self care is chaotic too. You try to relax, your sibling screams, the dog eats your socks, homework mocks you, you meditate, and your cat jumps on your face. Chaos is everywhere, but guess what? You're surviving it. You did survive it. So then we have parents. Parents think self care is sometimes confusing. They see you taking time for yourself and think, good, my teen is surviving. Wait, are they ignoring chores again, or are they just actually doing self care? Or do they even know what self care is? And here's the motivational part, okay? Self care doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be fancy. Even tiny actions count. You take a shower, even if you do it with one eye open. Eat a snack that actually makes you feel good and energized. Scroll through memes for 5 minutes guilt free. Stretch, dance, sing in the shower, laugh, have fun taking care of yourself. Because self care also means giving yourself permission to take a break. Now, your homework can wait 10 minutes. Your room doesn't have to be spotless right now. Your brain needs a pause. Even if you just take a few deep breaths counts as a victory. Even the little things adds up, guys. Doing just a small few things for yourself can turn a chaotic, stressful day into one that is manageable and even a little fun. So self care isn't about being perfect. It's about surviving teenage life while remembering you matter. It's messy, it's chaotic, funny, and yes, sometimes your snacks will be involved, but it works. I promise you guys, it works. So if you ever ignored meals, stressed over homework, slept in too much or too little, cried in your room while wearing mismatched socks, or had a pet sabotage your meditation, congratulations, you just survived another day. And doing self care, even one self care thing tomorrow, will make it a little brighter. You'll feel amazing. It'll feel like you just took the world off of your shoulders. And remember, you don't have to fix everything at once. Start small, laugh at the chaos, take care of your body, your mind, and yes, even your snacks, because you don't want your siblings to eat all your snacks. So, yes, thank you guys so much for listening to Teen Unfiltered. Take care of yourself, keep laughing, and never forget you are doing better than you think. I'll see you guys on another episode of Teen Unfiltered.